Aloha, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, April 24, 2016. And I want to talk to you about a common form of sales sabotage that I see salespeople make consistently. And what they do is, let's say they take a training, because I was training some people on Friday, and they sit there to class and they hear a strategy or a tactic or something that's going to help them out, and it's proven. And so like the next thing they do is they figure out all the reasons why it's not going to work. So they go like, well, it's not going to work for this reason and for that reason. So I can tell you, a lot of those salespeople aren't going to do well. The best salespeople that I've seen are the salespeople who go, all right, this isn't like the perfect thing for me. How do I modify it? How do I change it to make it so that it works for me? How do I figure out how to make it work instead of how do I figure out how to make it not work? So think about that. Anytime that you go to a class and someone's like, well, this isn't my industry. Okay, cool, it's not your industry. But how do you make it work? How do you make it work for yourself? How do you make it work for what you do? Just because it's not your industry doesn't mean that you can't use it. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing is, if it is your industry and you're like, well, this is new, this is strange, this is something different. And if it's a proven track record, it's a proven recipe, it's a proven performance, what are you waiting for? Why are you being so silly? Oh, this will never work. It takes you more time to figure out all the reasons to whine and complain why it won't work than it does to figure out why it will. So here's my challenge for you. Every time you hear something new, go, okay, I can see where it would work for this industry or for this instance. How do I make it work for everything else? Because that makes a lot of sense. That really does help you out. That gets you to go like, I'm going to open my mind and figure out what I like to call the golden door. How do I go through the golden door and figure out everything to make it work for me, to make it better for my life? Instead of like, it'll never work. It doesn't happen. I don't know how I do it, right? That's whiny. Don't do that. It's not good for you, okay? So here's the thing. Figure out how to make it work for you. That's like, it takes some effort, it takes some time, it's okay, you're gonna be all right, I promise you, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna have some challenges at first, but they're gonna get easier and easier and easier with time. There you go. That's what you do, okay? So now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do, you gotta subscribe. And then, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, why not even LinkedIn? And if you're like, hey Scott, are you really in Las Vegas? Let's take a look, right? Oh, look, there's the link roller right there. And there's the hotel, okay? Let's spin around. Yep, I'm at the Venetian, I really am. I'm in Vegas. I was here for a mastermind group. I was here for a meeting, right? Can't fake this on a green screen. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.